Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to Coach on the Rocks with myself, TK, on this wonderful Friday. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day and preparing for an amazing weekend. Lovely to see all of you. So, today in my wonderful live show, hopefully it is wonderful, we'll talk about perfectionism. Yes, I'm a bit of a perfectionist myself. Oh, no. People think I'm a perfectionist. I'm actually not. Or at least as any proper perfectionist, I'm thinking, hold on a minute. Possibly, I'm trying to do things the best I can, but they're far from perfect. It's actually something I've been raised with, and I think it's important to consider the fact that we all have a different set of values. Doesn't have to be different. We can have similar sets of values. We might have been raised with them. We might have gotten them from our family home. But a very important thing here is to consider that other people might have other values and other ways of living. I know, sounds like a bit of a cliche, but let me explain. So I am very neat and tidy. I'm actually late today because I've been putting some acoustic foam in my wonderful sky office. You can see that there on the mountain. Yeah, there's some acoustic foam over there in the lake. Yeah, can't you see that? Well, at least hopefully you can hear that. But yes, hopefully I sound a bit better. I've made a lot of preparation for buying the right foam and so on. So I was really doing my best to make it sure it's all right angles and correctly positioned in the office and so on. So for the sound, it doesn't really matter, but for the looks, it does. And I've been raised that everything has to be neat and tidy. And even though I think I can never meet my own expectations, not to meet the expectations of my parents, which probably aren't as important to me at this time, this still stays with me. But other people, I'm sure, they're more messy, or other people are more neat. But, there are some people that don't care about it as much. And I've seen people that, are very neat and tidy thinking about the messy ones as being somewhat worse. But I believe that we all live our lives differently. We all have been brought with different values. And the fact that someone, is making a constant renovation in their home or office, or someone that has a messy desk, doesn't mean they're a person that's not worth it or not a great person. It can be really different. And I think what's really important is we understand that we all can live our lives differently. As long as we are caring, as we are kind, as we're not hurting each other, there's ways that are available to us in terms of, how we do things. So why do we necessarily have to follow one set of values like being neat and tidy? I don't think it really works. I think also what's really important is just to embrace the imperfection. Yes, I can't work in a messy environment. I will have to get on and clean. It's just really impossible for me. I remember when I had been in technical high school and I had to make a project and we just made a real mess because we were just assembling something, really making something, and it was awful. And I thought to myself, no, we just have to stop and clean up now. I am not able to proceed. This is just too much. This just overloads me with this mess. And yet, the people that were working with them were very surprised. Why is that the case? It's just how I've been brought up. But again, we all can live our lives differently. And it's just important to acknowledge there's no one way about it. Still, I'm embracing imperfection now, but hopefully, there's more perfection in the way I sound on my Coach on the Rocks. If you do like it, by the way, there's a new episode of our podcast before my acoustic panels, but I should still be fine. And there's an episode about leadership every week. So go to Leading with Agility on your favorite podcast player. You'll be able to hear myself, my co-host Arif, and hopefully have a great time. But for now, have a great time. And I'll see you, hopefully, on Monday. Bye-bye.